up, everybody? This is Just Fresh.
And this is Monty Bush.
Welcome to episode 19, baby! Jabroni Bros Wrestling Podcast. Man, we are back, man. We took a little bit of a break to take some time for ourselves, but we're back with another hot new podcast for y'all. Bush, how you feeling, my brother?
I'm good, man. I feel great. You know, energized. I got time to do other things now with my time because of, you know, school's out and
that's what's up.
You know, I'm here. So
that's what's up. Every podcast we always start with, you know, how you doing? How you doing? I'm good. You know,
your life is good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, brothers don't really go into depth how they really be feeling emotionally.
Well, you know, my left pinky toe really gave me some problems last Tuesday.
But yo, we got a show this weekend.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
So Friday, it's gonna be my man Just Fresh.
That's right, on the ones and twos, aka your boy Fatso Fresh for the boys that know me from the B-boy scene. Y'all know what it is.
And then you got Century got bars. You have Nobody. We got Skills Overhype gonna be there. We have VSOP that's also gonna be there selling some merchandise. And if I'm missing anybody,
what's the vibe of the event, man? Sell the viewers.
Okay, so basically you're getting some real hip hop. And what I mean by that is you're going to have a lot of boom bap, a lot of lyrical exercise. You're going to have some B-boys in the building. There's going to be a B-boy exhibition battle between my man Kobe and Young King Wavy.
King Wavy.
And that's going to happen. So you're going to see a lot of stuff that is the foundation of what we call hip-hop.
Right.
And, you know, there's going to be some feel-good music, too, as well. There's going to be some soul music, some nice, you know, dance. 2 bars, upstairs, downstairs, all ages, $10. You can get your tickets online at the Rust Room, not the Rest Room, the Rust.
And it's indoors, so you know what I mean? We know it's going to be hot this weekend, but air-conditioned.
Come on in.
Your boy going to be spinning, and I plan on, you know, kind of jumping around in all kind of genres and just really following the vibe of the crowd. But most importantly, man, this is a hip-hop event, and this is local, and it's always important to support your locals. The world is finally opening back up. It's time to celebrate.
And you know what? You brought up a good point earlier off the mic.
What's that?
Nigga, I am tight at rapping. Like, I legit am fucking good. Like, I can do a show.
This guy really raps.
Like, I'm really fucking good.
Like, you think he's with the funnies on the podcast? No, this guy really raps.
No, but like for real, nigga, I'm fucking tight. Like, it's a problem out here. Like, look, there's a lot of talented artists in Sacramento.
Yes.
Like, do not get me wrong.
Yeah, it's
tons.
always been like a hotbed for talent in Sacramento and all kinds of artists in general.
And the fact is that there's so many good talented artists that you have to step your fucking game up. And you realize this when you leave your city and go to other people's cities and they see you and they are impressed. And I've gotten that in different countries. So I just want to make sure that you guys know.
Y'all heard that he said countries, right?
Yeah, countries.
Not cities.
No.
Not counties.
Cities in different countries, my nigga. I am fucking dope and I am a beautiful man. I am really good at this rap shit. So I hope I see you guys there on Friday.
Yo, man. I really like what you spitting right now because it's the truth. And sometimes you have to remind people. Yeah. And I posted something last week on Instagram kind of just to remind people who I am. And sometimes you gotta, you know, people, we've been in this game for so long, man. I've been in this hip hop industry. I mean, it's especially in the hip hop scene, break-in specifically, for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And I'm only 34. So to say that, it means, yeah, I've been around the block for a little bit.
You've done some of the biggest jams in Sacramento.
In Sacramento, in Northern California, on the West Coast, call it what you want to call it.
Yeah, but you've also taken people with you to other jams. You've gotten people out.
Bro, I'm about the community, and sometimes you got to remind these people the kind of work that you put in, the kind of respect that you demand.
Yeah.
I showed a little teaser for Sactown Underground, just kind of reminding people how much of an impact that we had on the scene. You know, it's hard to say that anybody can pull annually 500 plus people in attendance for a dance event every single year, and we did it 4 years straight. So big that we got kicked out of a venue once and got pretty much hated on by the venue. If you know, kind of thing. But man, this is kind of like my first step getting really back into the scene, or I guess I shouldn't say my first step because I've been judging jams for a little bit.
Yeah, you got thrown into some jams.
But to be spinning again and like the hip hop environment and to where I'm playing the actual b-boy battles, and it's just kind of like it's dope to be back in that vibe. And I plan on throwing a lot more events in the future, specifically Smackdown Underground 5. It's coming. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year, but most likely next year. But leading up to it, I have a couple other things in mind, and
I'll be there.
It's time to remind these motherfuckers, man.
And I'll be there. I'll be there one way or another. I'll be there. I've been there for a pretty good amount of them.
My right-hand man, he's always, if he's not performing at the event, he's hosting it with me.
And I'm a pretty fucking good host at that. Like, I'm not that bad. I'm okay.
I think we got to remind these fools, man.
Yeah, I'm a beautiful man. This man knows how to throw jams, and it all comes out great. I don't know what else
We're great at what we do, and we're beautiful people.
Man. All y'all.
Yo, man, I mean, it's a new year. You know, everybody's been cooped up in the house. Sometimes you got to remind these fools, man.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, no, man. This Friday, I hope to see you guys at the Rush Room. It's on 8th and K Street. Tons of hip hop all night, and if you guys need to meet anybody there, just come to me and I'll fucking introduce you to people.
It should be great vibes. We're just talking our shit because, you know, we like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, come on out, enjoy the show, and come say what's up with your boy. Now, let's get on to some wrestling news and rumors, man, because we had a ton of releases last week. Now, folks, I know you guys probably went, what happened last week? How come you guys didn't record? Yo, we have lives.
We got kids.
And like I work a lot. So I already work full time, and then I usually have gigs on the weekend. And sometimes it just doesn't work out to where we can record every single freaking week.
Yeah.
But we do have some huge plans in store for SummerSlam weekend. So, you know, if you guys stay tight with that, then you guys will definitely be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm going to be buying my ticket pretty soon here.
Yeah, man. So let's get into the releases. I'm going to go one by one, and we'll kind of just like...
Are we doing a grade on this? Like,
no, we're not. No. Nothing like that. But let's talk about the people, their impact that they had while they're in WWE, and like where they could possibly go next.
Okay.
So first up, Santana Garrett. Are you familiar with her at all?
Not at all.
She showed up on NXT for a couple times. She debuted in the Women's Royal Rumble. She was along with Vanessa Bourne. She supposedly was going to be on Smackdown, but she never really showed up. And then with it being the Thunderdome era, the pandemic era, it just never happened. So she got signed to NXT, went to the main roster, never debuted, got released.
That's whack.
But she is actually an accomplished wrestler. So, you know, she could really go anywhere and, you know, develop her some more, and I'm sure she'll be a big personality one day. How about we talk about Buddy Murphy, though?
Man, I feel... Buddy Murphy, man, he is my Jerry Lynn, man. That dude.
That is a great comparison.
Like, he is my Jerry Lynn. He can do so much with so many different people. His in-ring work is incredible. He's great with storylines, and they just didn't have anything for him. I don't think they knew how to utilize somebody that talented. I say Jerry Lynn. But
yeah, expound upon that. Why do you say that?
Because if you looked at Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn in their matches from ECW, any one of them, you would see that Rob Van Dam needed a dance partner other than Sabu and Taz and other people like that. And Jerry Lynn was able to go with Rob Van Dam at the same speed, the same type of agility, and move set wise.
And that was one really dope thing that I liked about Buddy Murphy, because, I mean, as you guys, our longtime listeners know, we like the Lucha Libre style. We love the Cruiserweight style. Yeah. He was one of the guys that really was anchored into the 205 Live show. So he was one of the main Cruiserweights that was, like, really killing it. He had some, like, standout matches with Cedric Alexander. My son is trying to send me a FaceTime video as I'm recording.
You can answer if you want to.
No, I'm talking about Buddy Murphy. Yo, shout out to my son Leon.
He'll be calling again.
Yeah, he's probably going to blow up this thing, but we're just going to try and see if we can put on Do Not Disturb. Oh, no, we got it fixed. Back to what I was saying. Buddy Murphy, he had some super standout moments on 205 Live. Banger after banger matches with cats like Ali, Cedric Alexander, and eventually when he was on the main roster, he had like really big matches with Aliester Black, which we're going to touch on in a little bit.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, of course. And their whole storyline with the eye for an eye thing, like, that was...
Look, he can go. The dude can go, and I really feel like they just did not know what to do with him. And they weren't going to give him a title push.
Yeah. It's just it's the curse of having so much talent on one roster at one time, and you can't really prioritize them all. The next big name was Ruby Riott, and this really caught me off guard because she literally was just on Smackdown on the previous week and almost, had actually a big standout match against the tag team champions at the time.
Here's my problem with this. They never put the titles on Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan.
The Riott Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the point of all this fanfare? Of all this, like, everybody was rooting for them.
Yeah.
Even when they were heels, like, they had it. Ruby has always had it.
In NXT, she had it when she was anchoring both Liv and Sarah. Like,
she's always had it.
Yeah,
she's always had it.
She can wrestle anyone.
Yeah.
She's like kind of like how Serena Deeb was.
Yep.
What we were talking about with AEW when she had, she was with WWE for so long that it just nothing was happening. But I think whoever picks up Ruby Riott is
money.
Yeah.
We
didn't even talk about where do you think Buddy Murphy would go? Where could you? What promotion would you like to see him in?
I'd like to see him in NWA.
That could be dope.
I'd like to see him in NWA. I'd like to see Ruby in NWA.
Okay, so I'll agree with you for the Ruby part. For Buddy Murphy, I'd like to see him either go to Japan for New Japan or something like Ring of Honor. Where he could really do work rate matches.
That'd be great.
It's perfect for him. And plus, Ring of Honor, their roster isn't that bloated yet.
You know what? Even if Luke Gallows was to ever grab one of them and blow them up in his league or in his division, even though I know it's not necessarily on TV or whatever.
Yeah, the Lariato Pro in Atlanta.
Yeah, I would love to see that too.
It's just independence, man. Now's the time.
I mean, we just saw what's his face battling Nick Gage.
Yeah. Nick Gage and freaking Zack Ryder are beefing now.
Yeah, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder's out here flipping fools off.
Acting like he's John Moxley trolling people with the paradigm shift, and it turns out that it's woo, woo, woo.
Woo, woo, woo. But Buddy Murphy, Ring of Honor would be nice too.
Let's talk about the last two big names that everybody was really losing their mind over.
Aliester Black.
Bro. Aliester Black. Man, they did so much of a build-up with the vignettes. 4 straight vignettes. He comes out, debuts, costs Big E an Intercontinental Championship.
Mm-hmm.
He's still continuing the storyline, had the white contact in, looking all crazy, and then just fired.
It's kind of weird. Within the same week, I might have seen it on Monday or Tuesday. They were like, "Oh, WWE might sign him again."
Yeah, they want him back immediately.
And then, not even like a day or two later, AEW is looking at him for his 90-day clause.
He went on Twitch with his wife Zelina Vega and was like, Vince treated me well. He always prioritized me. Some of the funnest times that I had in WWE was when I was working in NXT and the tag team that we did with Ricochet, but it made no sense because I'm a loner, so why would they team us together? But ultimately, I want to have matches with guys like Mox. So,
hey, I'm here for whatever happens. If he comes back, sweet. If he goes to AEW, sweet. Whatever happens. I'm okay with it as long as he's wrestling.
That dude's a friggin' phenomenal talent. There's wherever he lands, they're lucky to have him. He could even do NWA as well. I don't see him going to Impact because I see him as a bigger star. So I would see more so AEW.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the big one, man.
Braun.
Braun.
They basically told him he was stupid and fired him. Stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, and he got fired.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman, man, the monster of Mugman.
His contract is too big, bro.
Yeah, he was making over $1 million a year, and it's crazy because he literally had his best match in WWE in that triple threat match at WrestleMania Backlash.
And I voted for that one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I said that was my
He's
wrestling.
doing running drop kicks. He's doing sentons.
Yeah.
He got Michinoku drivered by Drew McIntyre.
It was dope.
It was one of his best performances. He had a match with Shane McMahon at WrestleMania. He put over a 10-year-old kid in Nicholas at WrestleMania in New Orleans. Like, I don't know what else you could ask for from the guy, but
what really sucked too was he was injured when they fired him. People they really overlooked that because in that triple threat match he got
hurt in that match,
and that was one of his best matches. He got injured and they got rid of him. They're like, you know,
but
what?
It makes sense. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, they're like, yo, you're injured and you cost us $1 million. We gotta let you go.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. He's this huge athletic guy, but he's not fighting in like a big man style when he's doing those kind of matches.
True.
And he gets hurt during that when he's veering away from the style that Vince traditionally likes. Like, it's kind of expected.
You're not wrestling like a big man.
Yeah, but that's what he told Keith Lee.
And I was about to get to that. I was about to get to Keith because, we ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if he is going to be on that upcoming list of future releases, and I hate to say it.
And this really sucks because The Fiend, his whole Wyatt family is gone. Completely gone. Everybody in the Wyatt family is gone. Alexa Bliss is doing her own thing.
Stealing his whole gimmick.
Yeah, basically bounced off of him to go do her thing. And he's nowhere to be found on TV either. And I understand why with
I think they
depression
need to give,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I get that too.
Yeah, but at the same time, in regards to his character, I think they just need to give it some time to kind of let it breathe and bring it back because the shit they already got going on with Lily on Monday Night Raw, and we're definitely going to get into that.
Oh my God.
It's too much. It's too much. So to have him and the Boogie Oogie shit, it's just too much.
No, that's how I feel about that shit.
Right? Where do you see Braun going, man?
I don't Hollywood.
I think we must have talked about this because that was my answer too.
No.
I feel
We
like Braun is such a star that like he's perfect for movies now. Like he's done his miles as a wrestler. He doesn't have to wrestle anymore. The dude can just act.
Yeah, he can act.
He has the it factor.
He might even. You might see him on the Patriots or with Tom Brady or some shit like that. You might see him like doing some football stuff.
I could see him on like reality shows doing whatever. I just went on his Instagram and he was out in South Carolina swimming with baby elephants and shit with Doc Antle from the Tiger King documentary. Yeah. And then I scrolled up some more and then I see him in the streets taking a shower with Mojo Rawley, taking a street shot. I don't know what the hell was going on, but my man Braun is living his best life. He cut down his beard. He is he's chilling. He looks like he's really relieved by not wrestling right now. So
he's probably enjoying himself right now.
Yeah.
And like I said, he was injured, so like now's the time to relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like seriously, it's kind of sucks because like my son Teo Braun is his favorite. Undertaker is number one. Braun Strowman was his number two. So it's like, damn, Taker retires last year, and then Braun gets fired out of nowhere. But
now he can go watch his movies. I think he's gonna go to Hollywood. I really think. Yeah, I don't see any other way, man.
But another thing they could do, they could just let him chill for maybe a year or two, and then he comes back to WWE underneath a different contract.
I could see that.
Whatever.
We've heard the rumors about AEW and Mark Henry and all that stuff.
And boy, does that make sense because Mark Henry's the person that recruited him in the first place.
That makes sense. I just don't want it to be another wrestler on there that is with a shitty storyline or something like that. I don't know.
He's worth the money. If you're going to pay for Christian Cage, you'll pay for Braun Strowman.
Oh, yeah, definitely. yeah. I agree with that. You know what I don't see in here, though?
What's that? I
don't see Lio Rush.
We didn't talk about Lio. You're right. That's why don't we get into that?
Because
he made his debut at Double or Nothing, and he ended up, I'm not sure the extent of the injury, but I believe it was a shoulder injury
right.
during the match. And because of that, he announced his retirement.
And he was, basically saying I can't lift my kid up, my shoulder hurts.
I have a newborn I can't even hold in my arms.
And he just signed a contract with New Japan, right?
Yeah.
So he's gonna honor that, and then after that, he's basically saying it's over.
Yeah, he said he was gonna finish out his dates with New Japan, but this is it. But you know what? This isn't the first time that he's retired from wrestling.
I was about to say it's
some Jay-Z shit.
I've seen it before, right?
Yeah.
So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I appreciate your work ethic.
You've contributed to the wrestling game tremendously. The Lashley. Mm-hmm. We won't forget that. We won't forget you riding on the tank with NXT for Survivor Series. We won't forget those matches you had with Angel Garza and NXT. And we won't forget those moments when you no-sold the falling from the table with Joey Janela, and you totally blew the internet up.
Yo. I know some people weren't happy about that.
Oh man, they hated him for it, and it was like when he was 21 or 22.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, like it was like I think Joey Janela or someone did like a power bomb from the top of the table.
Yeah.
I mean, from the top of the ladder, and he just like took it and just completely no-sold it and went straight into another finish. It was like, yo, what the? It was like, no, this is a finish.
No, who's finished? I'm not finished.
Man, why don't we get into El Idolo?
Yo, man, I was very excited to see my man pop up. Now, my only gripe with this.
Okay, talk to him.
I didn't hear any theme music.
And I agree 100% because when you are making your debut, and AEW keeps on doing this, man.
And Vicky Guerrero is the one that's bringing you out.
Right? OG, the wife of the face of Latino wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
Eddie and Ray. That's like it.
Yeah, and she's bringing you out in front of a live crowd, and there's no music.
I think that was a botch on AEW's fault. And plus, Vicky is so loud and passionate, you can't even clearly understand what she's saying. So when she's saying Andrade El Idolo, like right. I'm like, what?
Who?
You know? And I was watching Smackdown when this happened, and I got an alert on my phone on Twitter from WrestleVotes that Andrade just debuted. And I was like, oh fuck, man! Like I guess I really gotta watch. Dynamite today.
I was walking through my job, going on my 15, and I turn on IG, and the first thing I see is this fool walking out on AEW, and people are just kind of like, what?
Bro was looking fresh too.
What?
Like I like his style that he's really looking like the Latino Ric Flair. Like dude is. And this week they had a little promo on Dynamite showing like a little bit more of his dressing style and everything. And yeah, man, he's running with the Flair family, and it's just showing.
Let's go. And Charlotte's happy for him, so that's good too.
Yeah. Why don't we get into the WWE draft, man? It's been rumored that it's going to be coming up on August 30th for SmackDown and September 3rd for Raw. I think that Raw has been so stale lately, and things with SmackDown have been so great. It's kind of unfortunate that they have to mix it up, but. Yo, I'm ready for a draft. What do you think, man?
I think they should just cancel one of the shows and go straight to Raw. All of them.
Raw just sucks.
Raw is so terrible. And
it's not the champion's fault. It's the fact that it's 3 hours and whatever the hell that they're doing with the storylines. They literally.
I was about to say, what's the main storyline on Raw right now? What's the main storyline?
I guess Bobby and Drew.
Okay. And
or I guess the Lily shit and Shayna.
Okay. So then, what's the main storyline on SmackDown?
Roman.
And then the next one is probably what, Apollo Crews?
Apollo, yeah.
Okay, so you put all that on Raw. Because now, at least you can break that up. It's 3 hours, right?
Yeah.
You got 4 stories within 3 hours. You can do all your filler shit, and then boom, you're good to go on that one show. That show will be an 8 to 10 almost every Monday.
I ain't watching that shit.
I don't want to watch it right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch Raw right now. Okay,
right.
Well then, everyone go to SmackDown. Everyone go to SmackDown then.
Make it 2 hours. Yep, I'm here for it.
Everyone go to SmackDown.
I will watch 2 hours of wrestling. It's so hard to watch 3 hours of wrestling, one show every single week. Like
it just sucks because right now with the NBA finals going on,
everything's on Friday too.
Yeah, AEW's competing against SmackDown, and I'm not trying to watch.
And it's so hard for me to watch SmackDown and then Dynamite. Because it's almost like a wrestling overload, because that's like 4 hours of wrestling on a Friday. At that, it's like, yo, I'd be out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'd be trying to kick it on a Friday, or like I got a gig or something, you know. So it's
I'm tired and shit. Nigga, I just got off work.
Yeah, that's not the move at all.
No. I'm not happy about. I mean, I guess I am happy about it, but not really.
I just like fresh matchups, so I'm excited to see something new, and it's perfect because it's right after SummerSlam. So. I mean, I'm sure we'll have new champions, new storylines, and just leading to new stuff. So overall, I'm super hyped about that. We didn't even need to talk about that last one there. Why don't we just get straight into it?
I was literally going to, if you went into the last one, I was literally going to be like, yeah, and moving on. We're not even going to talk about the other one. We don't worry about it.
NXT Takeover in your house just ended. We wanted to give you guys our instant reactions. We had a few predictions that we didn't end up saying on last week's show because we didn't record. But we're going to get into it today, and my man Bush, he didn't get to see the full card of the pay-per-view.
No, and I know I still lost.
But when it comes to these predictions, baby, your boy Just Fresh always on point.
I lead with my heart, man. I lead with my heart. I need to stop doing that shit. I need to be more logical about this. Come on, you know wrestling, Bush. Knock it off.
All right, first match of the night, we had the 6-man tag team winner-take-all match.
What is wrong with me?
MSK, North American, MSK, the tag team champions, and Bronson Reed, the North American champion, versus Legado del Fantasma. Who did you have for your pick, Bush?
I had Legado del Fantasma. Of course, look at me. Duh.
My pick, of course, was the current champions, because they just had Bronson Reed just got the belt a couple weeks ago.
Bronson got the belt. MSK is dope, and they got belts. They
recovered from an injury. I was like, nah, they got to keep it on them.
They got to keep it on them. I just wanted to see Legado del Fantasma get it just for pure...
It would have made sense. It could have worked.
It's just because of Escobar.
Escobar.
Escobar's the dude, man. And you brought up a good point about the
Hit Row.
Yeah, Hit Row.
Yeah, because Hit Row stepped to him on NXT on Tuesday.
Now they're probably still going to step to him.
Yeah.
Which is fine, and that's going to make for a great storyline. It just would have been doper if they would have had the belts on them while that happened.
Yeah. I'm still with it. But overall, the match tonight, it was
awesome.
Yeah, it was a perfect way to start off the show. They're clearly putting a rocket on Bronson Reed.
Bronson is a beast, man.
Yeah, there's been rumors that Vince and Bruce Pritchard and all kinds of the top executives have been going down to NXT and really watching who they can cherry pick, because they're really looking to switch up the roster, especially with the live shows coming back. And I don't see a lot of the people that were on TakeOver tonight, I don't see them staying on NXT much longer.
What irritates me about this is, though, I hope they don't turn Bronson into, the Funkasaurus or some shit like that.
That is a concern, but I'm hoping that since he's such a Bam Bam Bigelow fan, they'll keep him as this big, beefing giant and not into an Otis.
Yeah, because it's come on. Or they'll probably have him beefing with Keith Lee. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to, we need a big
size. One. Yeah, the size for size, they match up.
Yeah, and they're agility-wise, you know, and all that shit. So we'll see about that. But yeah, I lost this one.
Yo, you might have lost, but I feel like we both won, because it was. I wanted Legado to win, but yo, their entrance that they came out with the new mask,
so fresh.
We watching the press conference.
Oh yeah, the press conference
before the pay-per-view. I guess it aired last night, but we watched it before the pay-per-view tonight. And the swag that Santos has, he completely can carry this group, man. And I don't know if I said it on air, but my prediction, or what I'd really like to see for Legado del Fantasma, I'd like to see them go up to the main roster and be with the Mysterio family.
Love it.
And possibly for Dominic to turn on Rey, and then kind of unite with Santos, and that be one of the greatest. His Santos Escobar, his dad is El Fantasma, right?
Yes.
So to have the son of Rey Mysterio and El Fantasma, or Fantasma, that's, it writes itself, So that's what where I'm going with that. So hopefully we'll see something like that next year.
I'm feeling that. Escobar is the man.
Escobar is the man. Why don't we get into the next match we had, which was the Xia Li versus Mercedes Martinez.
Now, my dumbass. I didn't realize that this was basically a revenge match.
From the Mae Young Classic from, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, see, I wasn't watching NXT back then.
Yeah.
I had no idea about this shit.
You just saw a tough-ass Latina
basically
that was beating up Asian girls.
And I'm like, they're not gonna let her lose again.
Right.
I didn't think that. Wrong. I was wrong. And then once
once we saw Xia Li come out with her new extensions in her hair, the whole new shebang with the entrance, I was like, oh, well, we definitely know who's winning this.
Straight out of Burbank with that hair, bro. She came out looking just banging, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I saw that and was like, oh, yeah, I lost. I already knew as soon as I saw that. But what I liked about it was the ending. I love the ending.
With Mei Ling coming out?
Yeah, that was...
Choking. They really, she stepped to her?
And Mercedes, you know what I mean? Martinez, she went and grabbed that chair and beat up everybody with it real quick. And then, just basically showing, man, I ain't scared of you. And then, the monster became a monster and did exactly what she was supposed to do. Now Martinez can go ahead and go to to, where is that, Raw or SmackDown?
Yeah, I think it's been rumored that she's going to be going somewhere with Eva Marie, and if Eva's on Raw, I'd assume that's where she'd be going.
Yeah, anyways. Can't stand that broad. Like, I love Eva Marie's look.
There's something about her that just gets on my nerves.
Yeah, it's weird.
I've never been a fan. She just looks good.
That's it.
But, I mean, we got Scarlett.
Hell, my homegirl Lee here tonight, she looked great.
Yeah, Xia was double caked up.
Yeah, Xia was all right. Just saying, man. But yeah, I lost that one too.
Yeah, I predicted Xia on that, and fortunately, your boy was right. Okay, next one we had was the $1 million title ladder match. LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes.
Now, Cameron Grimes is killing this man on the microphone and during
the press conference.
Yo,
okay, if you guys didn't check it out on Peacock, I recommend, if you've got like 30 minutes of downtime, just watch the press conference. Yo, he steals the show completely.
He just starts talking shit ASAP about everybody on the panel. And then he's like,
Kyle O'Reilly takes $200 from him.
Kyle O'Reilly was having a problem trying to like keep his
People are
face.
trying to keep their composure around him, and they can't even keep a straight face.
What's her face?
Raquel?
Raquel was dying.
Yeah.
Because he kept referring to her, hey, Tex. Hey, Tex.
Hey, Big Tex.
Hey, Big Tex. You know what I'm talking about. You understand me?
Cameron Grimes, win or lose, doesn't matter.
He's over.
Like, it doesn't matter. The dude is so over.
He's over.
Like,
he's the
he
man.
doesn't need the belt. He's got the song. He's got the crowd. So let's break down the match, man. I know you didn't get to see the full thing.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to
But
see this.
I got to watch it, and it was fire. It was everything you expect out of a ladder match. For the most part, I seen LA Knight carrying the match with the offense, but Cameron Grimes got in a few spots. But, man, this is it. Like, Cameron Grimes is 100% ready. He is a talent now that can transcend the NXT roster. I could see him on Smackdown like right now. Title or no title does not matter. But I picked Cameron Grimes. That was my prediction.
I picked him too.
As did Bush. So we were both wrong. And it made sense when you think about it, because $1 Million Man is a heel, and so is LA Knight. So, like...
Well, here's the thing is, like, I was telling our boy Ryan, Cameron Grimes chasing the title means more than him getting the title right now.
On the first one, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So business isn't done.
Not at all. And LA Knight now has to step up a lot more as LA Knight proclaims to be the man.
Yeah.
And now you got, $1 Million Man's title, and if $1 Million Man's going to be there,
possibly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he's going to be around, then now you have to step up even more so, because Cameron Grimes, if what you say is true, where Vince and everybody's going to start cherry picking fools out, Cameron Grimes needs to stay at NXT so he can go ahead and get that NXT title.
Wow. Okay.
So that way he's the next man.
I think he's surpassed it. I think he's more of a character guy than actually like I'm the best wrestler in the world type.
No.
To where I need to be the NXT champion.
Yeah. No. I don't believe he needs to be that kind of dude.
Yeah.
But
you want to see him be that guy in NXT.
Yeah, I believe like all the guys that was in the main match.
Yeah.
Those dudes they're probably going to get drafted.
Okay, that makes sense.
And if they get drafted,
Karrion Kross is 100% getting drafted.
They're gonna need a character like Cameron Grimes to
hold him over.
To hold that over.
Yeah. Okay.
And if they got LA Knight and Cameron Grimes as a feud already, you can see that staying.
Yeah. And what I liked about this match is it really showed that LA Knight like is a ring veteran. Like the dude was really I don't want to say carrying the match, but he was running it. Like I'll give you a chance to watch yourself.
Yeah. No, I can't wait to watch
but
it.
I was like surprised, like, okay, like this is what we've been waiting for. You've been saying how he looks hella generic, and you're just like
yeah, he looks like an IG filter.
You're waiting to see something out of him. I think we saw it tonight, and at least I saw it tonight.
Okay, I'm ready to see it because Cameron was murdering everybody on that mic.
Yes, he was, and just for that alone, that's why I'm like, yo, he's ready.
Raquel
Gonzalez versus Ember Moon, NXT Women's Championship match.
We both had this one right.
Yeah, we went with El Chola Supreme. Raquel Gonzalez, Big Tex.
El Chola Supreme, fool.
You know what I mean? Like,
she did pretty good in her press conference too, especially when she started speaking Spanish. She was a rap after that.
That was so smooth. The way she just transitioned to that instantly. Yeah, if she wasn't, down with Team Trump, I'd rather be down with her. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stop. I've been drinking.
Big text.
Big text. Let's get into the match of the night, man. WWE NXT Fatal 5-Way match. Karrion Kross, our champion, versus Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole, baby.
Now, I will say this. Johnny Gargano, that fool said something about Adam Cole in the middle of their press conference when he's like, it's good that you know a good dentist. Was it? I believe it was either him or Kyle, but it was one of the two.
It was Johnny.
It was Johnny.
Yeah.
He's like, it's good that you know a good dentist because you're going to need it. I was like, woo, that DMD.
For those unaware, Dr. Britt Baker, the AEW Women's Champion, is Adam Cole's fiance.
And that was fire, that press conference when he said that shit. I was like, I'm feeling that.
And Pete Dunne was acting all tough the whole time. He was basically like, I'm not here to talk, mate. I'm just here to fight. Yeah. So I'll just kick your ass.
Karrion Kross, I have a lot. Yo, dude, you're like the MVP of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
and we hate on Kross almost every single week.
Yeah, we do.
But we give respect where it's due.
And he murdered this. He
killed it.
He smoked this.
They booked Kross like Brock.
Yeah.
So when I say that,
I mean, he did an F5. He did an F5.
Exactly.
No.
There was. So what I mean by that is they booked him the exact same way that they would do Brock Lesnar in any kind of triple threat, fatal 5-way, 4-way, whatever it may be, to where they let him do his big moves. He gets to rest and allow the wrestlers do all the real work, and then he comes in, destroys, takes another break, like over and over until he finally gets to the finish.
Now, if you watched Karrion Kross versus Escobar and Legado del Fantasma, you would have saw that same type of thing in this. Only difference is with this one, Karrion Kross was kind of going off.
Yeah, that boy was going crazy tonight.
He wasn't playing.
And it's tough because it's like I was thinking, okay, he's taken down Finn. He took down Keith Lee.
Yep.
Like, he's taken out all of the biggest names right now in NXT. So I think where else can he go? Who else can really step to him besides a Bronson Reed or Thatcher and Ciampa? Like, other than that, like, but even then,
are we gonna see Walter?
Oh, okay.
We're gonna see Walter. We're gonna see Imperium.
Walter whooped that ass.
I would watch it.
I 100% would watch Walter and Kross. But I don't know if they're even going to allow that to happen yet.
That would be insane.
I'm glad you said that.
Because that's we sleep on the UK.
Yeah, and I think what? I think because they have so much stock invested in Kross, they don't want to expose him too quick with Walter.
Well,
because one of the two has to take the L.
Well, there's other people from the UK that are freaking amazing that Walter has faced in the past that they still look good.
I'm actually glad that you mentioned that in regards to the people in the UK, because included in that draft, that in WWE draft with Smackdown and Raw, NXT UK is included in that.
See, and Imperium, you might get Imperium into
it might be time.
You might see that. Yeah, but Karrion Kross definitely is gonna have to go to something else now.
Yeah,
he's
destroyed all the top.
Now
people.
we did hear about Samoa Joe recently at NXT.
Even if it's a quick little one-off with Joe,
I'd watch it.
Yeah, Joe will put him over.
Joe would totally.
And if he doesn't, if we don't see Joe back in WWE, he's going to be an Impact. I think that's his old home. They got love for Big Joe over there.
Shout outs to Pete Dunne tonight for being who you are. I love you, dog. I love you, dog.
Snap your fingers. Do your step. You can do it all by yourself.
I need a video of Pete Dunne doing that to the.
Yo, I got a project to do this week.
We need that. That is fire.
Oh man, predictions wise, we both picked Karrion Kross.
We did.
I mean, I'm glad we did.
Karrion Kross, the new finisher, fire.
Yeah.
Your new finisher.
The straight jacket Choke out.
It was awesome.
That fits you.
That was great. I am 100% here for that. The way you wrestled on this match tonight against these gentlemen who are they're the dopest in NXT.
Yeah.
Yo, fire.
Yo, how about that? the dual super kicks that Pete Dunne ate.
Pete Dunne off the top rope.
He did a running moonsault
and got smacked in the face, arms, legs, head, wherever it went. And it was just, it legit made me go, oh, like I was like, oh shit, son. Like,
bro, what about Gargano's back when he got tossed into the apron like Cross?
I would have actually been mad if I was Gargano.
Yo, he threw him too easily too. Like get your little ass out here.
He threw him a couple times with that. He threw him with the F5 too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Cross took that power bomb though to the table.
Bro, that power bomb on the table
with the laptop up.
Yeah, he caught a Mac to the back, bro. Like that table did not
a Mac to the back.
He caught a Mac to the back. That looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
No, it was a great thing. It was a great match.
You missed it live, and we had to run it back.
And I'm glad I did.
He came to my house like right as the end was coming on. I was like, yo. Do you want to know what happened? Because otherwise, like, you need to just wait a little bit. He waited in my garage until the pay-per-view was over because we didn't want to spoil what was going to happen.
Fresh over here, this fool answered the door. It was like, do you want to know? So as soon as he said that to me, I was like, okay, it must be really dope. And with all this Samoa Joe talk going on, I was like, okay, I need to. Yeah, don't tell me nothing. I put my phone off. I didn't even look at my. If you guys know me, you know I'm always on my phone.
All the time.
And
he tells me the spoilers before it happens, and it pisses me off.
I've been trying to be good on that. I've really been trying to be good on that. I've been good for the last month, so I'm all right.
Yeah, you've been solid. At least, since we started the podcast, you haven't spoiled nothing. I'll give you that.
I've been all right because I was listening to Cheap Heat, and Rosenberg has a partner that does that.
Yes, yo,
and they'll kick him out.
Moving forward, that's our rule from now on. And when it comes to anything that's still live, it's the same night, no spoilers. It's just a, hey, bro, you should watch the show tonight. Don't go on your phone. Stay off your phone. Watch the show tonight.
Just watch the show.
And the bro code moving forward. Me and Bush, if any of our wrestling fans,
don't do that to me.
Do not text me. Don't hit me nothing in the DM on the Jabroni Bros pod.
Mondo.
Yo, do not send me nothing while the show is going on.
Mondo's the worst. It was like Bush.
Like, yo, let it breathe. We get it. We got you. We'll talk about it the next day. Cause shit, we got kids, man. We can't watch wrestling as soon as it happens.
What about that promo before I left the house with Tommaso Ciampa?
Oh, Tommaso Ciampa and Thatcher?
Ciampa, yeah, and Thatcher.
Looking crazy. They're going for, with Grizzled Young Veterans, they're doing a tornado tag match. So no tags at all, essentially. So all four of them in the ring going crazy on Tuesday.
Oh, a bunch of white dudes going nuts. I'm here for it. I am here for that. Especially with them dudes.
Sounds like Placer County.
Yo.
Yo, we're having a good time. Yo, since we're talking about the Yeet, why don't we get straight to Smackdown, bro?
Oh, Jesus. All right,
yo, it's Sunday night. It's late. We ain't got all this time to be going through everything that we thought we would.
All right, Smackdown.
We get straight to the shits, man.
No,
we're already about 43 minutes in. Like, let's just go for it, man.
Look, the only thing we're talking about here is Roman.
This story, bruh, is like...
The Mysterios, I did not see this coming. It was mysterious. I did not see this shit coming. It's freaking awesome. It's
Roman coming in and stopping
must see TV.
Stopping the Usos from winning the tag team championship last week was some of the coldest shit. Like the fact that Jimmy clearly had his shoulder up last week in the match, they still let it go on, and he told him, "Nah, you need to go talk to Adam Pearce and get this fixed tonight." And like that was it. Like. Roman is in such a boss mode right now in rare form.
He's Scar.
You think?
He's Scar. He is Scar from The Lion King. He is so Scar.
It's so deceptive too.
He's Scar because he's so good at being a bad guy. I haven't seen this kind of good bad guy in a long time. Like the last time I could really think of somebody that was that good and that freaking that you did not like was Triple H.
I was gonna say the exact same person.
That's
Triple H is the closest thing to it.
Yeah.
In regards to the Reign of Terror and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And even a lesser would be a JBL.
Yeah. Yeah. And Roman is running this thing like some
great.
He's running this shit on some other shit, bro.
And they're building him up. They're literally putting him against all the top people. I mean, we know that Rey Mysterio is going to be next at Hell in a Cell. Mm-hmm. We know he's going to tear his ass apart.
Yep.
He already tore up Edge, Daniel Bryan. We got word that The Rock is rumored to make an appearance at Survivor Series. Brock Lesnar is going to be coming back anytime soon.
Yeah.
John Cena is coming back.
Yeah.
Rumored to be having a match with Roman at SummerSlam. So they're really building him in a way that's like making him an ultimate heel, and then they're going to flip him back to babyface, and he's going to be John Cena level over, solidified.
Do you think...
Talk to him.
Okay. Conspiracy.
Okay.
John Cena, Rock, Brock, Roman, 4-way?
Oh, no, that's too much.
Too much?
Too much at once.
3-way?
Possible.
Royal Rumble?
Possible. So if I were to book it, here's what I would do.
Because I'm looking...
because Roman and Brock need to stay away from each other.
Okay.
If they do have a match, have it at Survivor Series, where it's Brock Lesnar as the WWE champion on Raw, facing Roman Reigns in an exhibition type match where, neither one of them can lose the title.
Right.
So SmackDown versus Raw, Survivor Series. I mean, we already heard that Rock is going to make an appearance. That'd be the perfect time to set up their WrestleMania match.
I'm here for it, whatever happens, because I feel like John Cena will let anybody get over now at this point in his career.
So Roman will have John Cena SummerSlam.
Yeah. Okay.
Brock at Survivor Series. Damn, that is crazy if that really happens. I don't know who he'd have for Royal Rumble, but I'd assume it'd be somebody big.
I would think that Rock comes in and wins Royal Rumble.
Rock could win Royal Rumble.
Or Brock. Either one of them. Interchangeable.
And then, but you know what? Here's the thing. When the draft happens, we don't know who's going to be where.
This is true.
So for all we know, Drew McIntyre could be on SmackDown by then.
True. Yeah, well, anyways.
Since we brought up Drew, how about, did you see that fool pull out a damn sword during the contract signing?
Yo, man, my man is over here trying to dance with his ladies, bro.
Yeah, man, you messing up the vibe with the hose, pulling out a damn sword.
Yeah, you in the wrong.
First off, you telling these damn stories about a king and a spider, some old Irish folklore. Ain't nobody trying to hear that during no contract signing, my man.
Man.
Bobby Lashley's smart, though. He told him, look, I'll give you the match, bro, but if we do this, I'm not fighting you ever again. Like, as long as I'm the champion, you're done.
And I feel that. He's already beat him at WrestleMania.
It's too much. Like, you beat him at WrestleMania, Backlash. Like, he don't need another shot. And honestly, like, this upcoming match at Hell in a Cell, I'm not really looking forward to it.
Not at all.
It's just a filler.
Yeah. I was looking more forward to Kofi.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that because I really liked what we saw from MVP on when he was kind of planting that seed with him. And he basically told him, you know what, man? I remember Kofi Mania.
Yeah.
It was great. You did your thing. My kids were watching. And you were the reason why I actually got back into wrestling. But the man that I saw out there that was shaking Drew McIntyre's hand, that's a man that is okay with defeat. And just by him saying that, and then Kofi later on won his match against Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
They're keeping Kofi strong for a reason. I think Kofi's going to get involved at Hell in a Cell.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Because I'm cool with seeing, because in that we can get Kofi versus Bobby at Money in the Bank.
You might get Kofi versus Drew at SummerSlam.
That could happen too.
Interference?
I'm okay with it.
You get an interference?
Because we have Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam.
Okay.
So there's got to be something in between for Money in the Bank.
Yo.
Or Kofi could be in the Money in the Bank match.
He's always good for a surprise on that.
Yeah.
He's always good for that.
But let's reel it back to SmackDown, man, and really talk about the division and what's really going on with Jimmy and Jay and how much storyline development that they're giving with the Usos and where they're kind of just like they're kind of stuck. So we have Jay who's solidified himself as main event Jay Uso.
Right.
Basically closing out the show night after night on SmackDown. And now Jimmy's back, and he wants to get those tag team titles. And basically, like Roman isn't trying to have everybody be champion. He just wants to be acknowledged as the champion of the family.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be outshined.
And that's a damn shame.
He's like, look, I'm the champ. I'm the head of the table. You guys are with me. You guys follow me. You know what I mean? I know what you guys are capable of, but I'm me. And you guys need to respect that.
Yeah.
That means you give up everything for me. You know what I mean? That's some real psychological craziness, right?
It's some abuse.
That is some abuse. And Paul Heyman is just in the back. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you better acknowledge the king. You know what I mean? That's why I can't wait for Brock or Rock or Cena.
Somebody that can actually stand toe to toe with him.
And see, I want to see how Paul Heyman deals with that.
The Paul Heyman and Brock dynamic with Roman. I think that's why I'm almost like hesitant to be like, that needs to happen at WrestleMania, because there's so much story to be told with that.
Yeah, there's tons. And Roman can do it, obviously.
Yes, he can.
And see, Roman is way more skilled now than what he was when Cena schooled him on national television.
It's going to be a different story.
Yeah, it's going to be totally different.
So, I mean, you guys already saw what happened on SmackDown, so we don't have to say detail for detail. But man, the way they did Dominic at the end, man, Ray was getting it in, hitting Roman with the kendo sticks. Dominic got involved, started teeing off on Roman, and then Roman, he decided that it was time to Dominic's ass out the ring. He straight powerbombed him from the ring to the outside of the ring. That shit was nuts, bro.
I saw it and was like, that's not really happening right now. Is that really? He really just threw Dominic. I was like, oh, shit.
And through the power of TV magic, he was perfectly fine. Now, AEW, you can learn a lesson from this. Like, when you're going to do something that's clearly scripted and it's not supposed to really, really happen,
you
just change the camera.
Change your camera angle. Possibly give people some theme music to walk out to. You know what I mean?
It's incredible.
Maybe not introduce your new announcing team and just let them be your announcers for the night. If you're going to introduce them and bring them down to the table so that way they can actually do the job. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here. I could be completely wrong. It just seems very amateur hour on AEW sometimes. You know?
And it's crazy, man, because we'll 1 week we'll talk about how great things are, and then we'll just be shitting on them. But be more consistent with your booking.
That's it. Because I mean, Raw's consistent with being trash.
Ain't that the truth? Was there anything else on the Raw that you want to talk about? Did you want to touch on the Lily thing and Shayna?
Absolutely not.
Shit was trash. We're just going to leave it at that then.
We'll leave it at that.
How about AEW?
I think we... Honestly...
Here's what I'll say about AEW. Ever since that they brought back the live fans, it's been extremely hard for me to watch Monday Night Raw and SmackDown with the Thunderdome, because having the live fans changes everything. When I can see a wrestler get powerbombed into the audience... Right.
That's different.
It hits different.
I will say this. Brian Cage, I'm watching you, bro. You're dope.
Babyface.
Yo,
I've been trying to tell you.
I'm watching this. It's looking great. I like it. I like everything about it. You can get him smacked in the face and chasing everybody down.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm feeling that. So... I mean, other than that, Miro's the dude. I love Miro.
Or Arn Anderson's son looks like an old-ass man at the age of 21.
Well, so did Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson looks like an old man at the age of 21 himself.
Bro, Brock Anderson, the son of Arn Anderson, looks old as fuck. Like, that dude's like...
You know what? I just want to say I hate the name QT Marshall because you're not cute. You're not cute, bro. Knock that shit off. I just hate that. I hate that name. That's all there is.
The Pinnacle returned.
Yeah, we knew that was coming.
I was feeling it though. I like the beating up of the limo. That was cool. MJF talking about he used to idolize Jericho, but then when he finally met him, he realized he's just another man.
I love MJF, man. He can't do no wrong.
He don't miss. Let's see. Was there anything? Oh, we found out that Darby said that next week he wants to fight in a handicap match. He said if he can't fight with Sting, he's not going to have another partner.
Okay.
He's wilding.
Darby.
That Sting and Darby shirt is hard though. I've been heavily considering getting that. So
I was thinking about it my damn
that
self.
shit is clean. I don't have no Sting shirts either, so it's like it works both ways. Powerhouse Hobbs look great.
He's dope. Great. Look, he's good.
Yeah.
If you bring Braun in, I think that's a great look.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
With Cage and now you got something.
Yeah. Big sweated meat or big beefy man slapping meat.
Oh my God.
What did Big E say? Some shit like that.
What is wrong with you, Big E?
Yo, Big E's hella sus, bro.
He's funny though, but you funny.
All right, man. Well, let's start wrapping it up, brother. Let's get into our wrestlers of the week. If you had to pick 1 of 3 people this week that really stood out for you, who would they be, my man?
I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns as one.
Okay.
Because Roman is on fire.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go with Brian Cage as my number 2.
Okay.
Because I love what they're doing with his storyline. And as far as number 3 is concerned, I'm gonna go with Karrion Kross.
Okay, those are excellent picks.
Because Kross killed it, dude.
Yeah.
Like I hate on Kross so much, and I have to give him.
That's what we do, man. We hate we're heavy critics, but we always give love where it's due.
And he deserved every bit of it, man. Props to him.
All right, my 3 that I have for the week. Number 1 being Cameron Grimes.
Dope.
I'm so glad that I watched that press conference just to see you going off. And plus, when he did his promo on Tuesday on NXT against when he had his face off with LA Knight, he smoked him on that too. Mm-hmm. So it's like this dude's character it's complete. It's kind of predictable, but I'm also gonna go Roman Reigns because Smackdown is the Roman Reigns show, and if you watch it at all, it's just it's crazy right now. And third,
I got somebody in mind, but I'll let you speak.
If I'm gonna pick a third, I kind of want to go unorthodox.
I got. Yo,
what you got to say?
Andrade
for the debut.
For the debut, and for his last week's promo cut was pretty good. I liked it. He was on my thing.
I'm gonna go Karrion Kross because I hate to like kind of mirror what you said.
Hey, he was dope.
But it's like, okay, here's the thing. If I hate on you, you have to give me a reason to like you, and he did it. I listened to the After the Bell podcast with Corey Graves, and he talked about kind of his story and how he got into wrestling, and it made more sense.
It changed.
It developed his background more. And I was like, okay, I can kind of get it. He's not just a white dude that just likes to hit people, but he kind of is. he's a metalhead from Vegas.
He's a metalhead from Vegas. Man.
Yeah, that like he ran in. His dad was in the military, or he like trained fighters, so he would wake up in the morning to hearing people sparring and getting punched in the face, or just like hitting the heavy bag. He randomly became a bouncer at a club because he was walking down the street and some dude got thrown out of a bar and he bumped into Karrion Kross and he thought that Kross was one of the bouncers, and Kross whooped his ass and was offered a job on the spot. It's like, I kind of get it now. like he didn't end up, he tried out for WWE and they just seen him as an extra. They didn't like him that much, so he increased his value, went to Japan, went to Impact, and now he came back. He spent some time in Mexico. I was like, okay, this dude's legit. So I get it. He needs some more seasoning. That's what NXT's for.
That NXT show or
the press conference?
The press conference.
Yeah.
Yo, they need to do more of those.
Yeah, like for every pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm here for that. That was really dope. Match of the week.
Match of the week for me, I'm going to go with the main event from tonight. The Fatal 5-Way. It was fire. I'd watch it again.
I'm going to watch it again just because of it. It was dope. It was hard to even pick out of like some who else would you pick if you couldn't pick your 3? Because other than Andrade, everybody in that match was fire.
Yeah, every single person.
Kyle O'Reilly really impressed me more than anything. I don't really like his ring entrance stuff.
Yeah, the cool Kyle shit is
Yeah, but his wrestling ability,
that boy don't miss.
top notch.
Them axe kicks and shit, like, yeah.
Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano.
Yo, shout out to Adam Cole for last week. We didn't even get to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yo, Adam Cole completely killed everybody, specifically Karrion Kross on the mic last week. What did he say, Bush?
He was like, "Yo, you got the hot chick, you got
the
smoke, the entrance, you're doing this, you're doing that. They give you all this stuff. You know what all they got to do for me is ring the bell." He said all they gotta do for me is ring the bell. Yo.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
That was Adam Cole, man. Pow.
That was perfect.
Yeah, man. So shout out Adam Cole, man. If I had 4 slots, I would have made him the 4th wrestler of the week. Best show of the week, brother. Who do you got?
Man, are we including this?
We'll include NXT as a whole.
Okay, I'm gonna go with SmackDown.
I'm going to mirror yours as well because the storyline, and yeah, we didn't go super in depth about it because you should be watching wrestling in the first place. You're listening to us because you already watch wrestling. But the storyline with on SmackDown, Roman Reigns, Usos, the Mysterios, that shit is killing it right now.
Yeah, and
for the past couple weeks.
And for a secondary storyline, the Big E, Apollo, basically Apollo, like
yeah. Even Bianca stuff that's going on with Bailey too.
Yeah, it's dope. The ding dong whatever shit like with Seth was it's cool.
Yeah.
So I mean, like SmackDown overall, yeah, I'm rocking with it. It's so strange to hear me say that like SmackDown is better than Raw. Like I never thought.
So if I didn't say SmackDown this week, I would have said NXT because I enjoyed that a lot. I like what they're doing with Hit Row, so I like that.
Hit Row, man.
Like, that shit is killing it right now. Again, I talked about the Cameron Grimes thing and just all the stuff that they're doing setting up for the NXT pay-per-view. It was fire, but like...
I'm missing Dexter Lumis, man.
Well, yeah.
I'm missing Dexter Lumis.
Poppy was trying to come in between Indy and Dexter.
I saw that. And Io Shirai's back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my girl.
Io's it.
She's dope.
Io is lit too.
But SmackDown. That was the one. That's the one that they have pretty good storylines outside of Reigns, and then you get to Roman Reigns' storyline with the Usos and.
So that's unanimous, folks. SmackDown was the show of the week, and when it came to predictions, your boy won.
Yeah.
Overall, I really enjoyed NXT in your house.
Yep.
I'm not gonna give it a 1 to 10 because. Just watch it. It's great.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's wrestling, brother.
Yeah.
I'm stumbling over my words, but it's late at night and I've been sipping today.
Yeah.
But I think let's wrap up the pod. It's been a little bit over an hour. Folks, you guys know what to do. If you're not already following us on all social media platforms, you can follow us at Jabroni Bros Pod. Mm-hmm. You can find me at JustFresh916.
You can find me at Monty Bush 916.
Hopefully we'll see you guys this Friday at the Rush Room.
Yes.
Again, I'm going to be spinning. Bush is going to be performing.
And I'm good.
He's damn good.
I'm damn good.
He's closing the show.
Yo,
all you
got to do is ring the bell. That's it. You got a belt, you got a problem. You know what I mean?
Bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
All right, folks, that's going to conclude this week's show. Again, you guys know what to do. We'll see you on the next one. And as always, fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Peace, y'all.
Woo!